we'll make you visit such a wonderful country, which the world's largest and most dangerous forest, the country that owns the Amazon forest, where people are left with buildings after death is buried in, and a country that the reason behind the global love for football it is known as Hi Friends. Today we are going to take you on a trip. Yes, today we are going to take you on a tour. We'll get Brazil's Amazon forest done. What are those secrets that make it the world's? What makes the most dangerous forests? In Brazil, what is life like for the people who live there? How do people get a visa? How much money do they pay there, earning? And among the 7 wonders of the world, what is that wonder that is in Brazil, exist, and many more? You will learn some things that are completely new to you. So let's enjoy this amazing video of ours. Let's begin. Friends, Brazil is this is the country which even forced America to kneel down. But I was forced to. The thing is that the year in 2006, a Brazilian businessman, he went to America for a ride. When he landed at the airport, so he was being searched there. It was said that one should take off his shoes, socks and belt, etc., and get it checked. Seeing all this, he was shocked and troubled, but finally went to strip him and subject him to a complete search when asked. He flatly refused. The Hukum immediately sent him back to Brazil. As soon as he arrived in Brazil, he conference. Then, in Brazil, there was an uproar and Brazil. The government immediately decided that if any American citizen comes to Brazil, his strict frisking will be carried out at the airport, and like any person who came from America, the person was made to remove all his clothes and was searched. America has repeatedly objected to this matter. But Brazil said it was this is a routine action. This has been going on for 4 years. It continued that only Americans were in Brazil was searched. Finally, after 4 years, America apologizes to the people of Brazil, and eventually, this policy ended. The purpose of telling this is that if any country, if the government is good, then it can take care of its citizens, respected. In any corner of the world, she has the power to get it done. So let's go now. Let's embark on a wonderful journey to Brazil. The official name of this country is Federative, the Republic of Brazil. The name of Brazil derived from a wood called Brazil. Wood, it is said that this wood was once famous and came to Brazil in large numbers. Brazilian population, it is approximately around 21 crore 60 lakh, which it ranks 7th in the world. In terms of area, Brazil has 85. It is one of the world's largest and is one of the largest and most populous cities in the world. Brazil is the 5th largest country. The official language is Portuguese. This is the only country in South America where Spanish is not spoken. The reason is that Portugal he ruled for a long time. According to history, the Portuguese arrived here in 1500 and occupied, and this occupation continued for about 322 years. Finally, on September 7, 1822, Brazil achieved independence and became a free country. You know that the most of the sugarcane is also produced in this country, and this country is also the leader in coffee production. It ranks 1st in the world. Some people also believe that it comes from the sky. UFOs and aliens, etc. in their country are often seen in. That's why Brazil, even today, in many places, there is a lot of debate on these issues. Much debate ensues. Around here, 88% of the people live in cities, and the rest live only in 12% of the population lives in rural areas. However, Brazil, not only because of cities and villages, but also because of their tribes, there are approximately 305 species in Brazil. Various tribes are settled here. Of these, there are approximately 120 tribes which are still living in the modern era. They are completely cut off from the world. Neither mobile nor electricity is known, nor this, it is clear how far the world it has progressed. All these people are working for Amazon.live in dense forests, even if sometimes even a plane or helicopter flies over them. If he passes by, These people get scared and put their bows and arrows. They try to attack him. Friends, there is such a snake island in Brazil. Is also a place called Snake Island. Only snakes live on the island. There are so many of them here and so toxic. There are snakes so common, people are not allowed to go there. It's not allowed. Only special experts and only scientists can go here. If a common man people try to go there secretly, even then, there are chances of him coming back alive. They are almost non-existent. Friends, the number of airports in Brazil. You will be absolutely surprised to hear this. There are more than 4,000 airports in the country. There are the most in the world airports. Are in the US, and then Brazil comes in second. Here's why, that it's quite easy to travel throughout Brazil. Whether you want to go by plane, by train, or by bus. Transportation everywhere. There's a great system in place. Let's talk now. One of Brazil's most famous symbols. This is the image of Christ, the Redeemer, also included in the seventh Wonders of the World. It is located in the city of Rio de Janeiro. It is built on top of a mountain, and from here you can get a great view of the entire city. This structure was built in the year 1922, was begun, and completed in 1931. Engineers from Brazil and France collaborated too. If we talk about its height, the height of the statue alone is approximately 98 feet. And if you include the base below it, its total height is approximately 125 feet. Both the outstretched arms of this statue, the length is approximately 92 feet. That is, if you look down, if you stand and look at it, it seems as if the Musama surrounds the entire city. Musasma is not just a Brazilian identity, but of lovers yearn for just this one body, come to Rio to see it. Day or night, this statue is famous in the city because of its beauty. Is the biggest identity of, friends, Brazil's largest and most famous. The festival is the Carnival of Brazil. Not just a common festival, but the world, it is also considered the biggest carnival of guess what? Just in Rio de Janeiro, the carnival in the city attracts over 20 lakh people. More people celebrating together on the streets. This festival is a special event of the Christian religion. The occasion is celebrated before Lent. It is said that hundreds of years ago, the Portuguese, when people came to Brazil, they brought this tradition with them. They also brought it, and gradually this tradition, Brazil's culture, mingled with it. And then, over time, it became the world's largest. The celebration became a special event in Rio de Janeiro. There is a stadium called Sambadorum here, the biggest. Parade of the carnival takes place. Millions of people buy tickets just to watch this show. Come for. But the truth is that all of Brazil is one big party. Brazil is a capital of the Brasilia. This city is the hottest and most beautiful in the world. Of the cities, built with planning, it was converted into Dar al-Hukuman in 1960, was created to protect the interior of the country. Brazil, most striking feature of the device is its design. When you seen from above, the city it appears in the shape of an airplane. One part for government buildings, where Parliament, Supreme, the Court, and the Sadarati Mahal are still present. The other part consists of residential areas. They are precisely designed. This is why that Brasilia is considered today the world's most. It is considered one of the most beautiful and modern cities. Friends, Brazil's biggest. One of the identities is the world's largest, the Amazon forest. This forest is so big. That alone accounts for more than half of Brazil's, covers part of the area. Amazon's approx. 60% of it is present only in Brazil. This forest is so big that it covers approximately 55 lakh hectares. The jam is spread over kilometers. Inside this very Amazon forest, the world's most dangerous and rarest animals are also found inside this forest. There is so much exploitation of animals that till now scientists have covered only 40% of the tests discover, while 60% of the exams are still. This forest is considered one of the world's lungs. It is also called the lungs. But after all, What's the reason for this? Friends, it's because that all the oxygen in our world, approximately half of all the oxygen produced, 20% of this comes from just this Amazon forest. This is why this forest is a natural environment for the world. It is considered very important. 4. Let's talk about the heart of the Amazon River. It is the second largest river in the world. Its total length is approximately 6,400 kilometers. It also becomes more. But this river, the most surprising thing is that it contains the world's longest river compared to any other more water flows. Friends, the more fish from all the rivers of Europe together, and much more than that fish in an Amazon River piranha, is also present in the Amazon River. Fishes are also found which are known for their speed, known for its teeth and ferocious attacks, and they are considered the most dangerous in the world. Apart from this river is considered to be a breeding ground for fish. There are also some dolphins that live and are pink in color. And look at them. One is left completely astonished. Friends, the Amazon forest and the Amazon River are considered the world's. It is considered a natural treasure for only millions of plants, animals, and birds. They are the support of life, rather of the entire Earth. It is also important to maintain balance between weather and environment. Playing a role. Friends, football, the country that comes to mind first when you hear its name. Brazil comes to mind. That's the same country who introduced the world to Neymar. Ronaldinho, and it is said that he gave great players like Yellow. That the people of Brazil cannot survive. Without food can live, but without football, they can't stay. This is the Brazil that gave the world, gave him a great player like Neymar. Neymar 5 born in Brazil in February 1992. This would have been one of the greatest footballers in the world. Particularly dribbling, technical prowess, and in goal scoring, Neymar has totaled 411 goals have been scored, and it has scored the most goals. Scored 9 goals in a single match against Japan. Also, Neymar is now playing for Brazil. Highest goal scorer till date it has been made. If we talk about international, this is the 6th highest goal on the international level. The scorer is, friends, the Brazilian currency. Talking about the official currency of Brazil, it is called real. Friends, Brazil is not just natural means, but in terms of its own effort. Brazil is also a powerful country. GDP is approximately 2.3 trillion. And this, according to calculations, it is the 8th largest machine in the world. It is made up of the fixed income of the people here. Talking about it, it is approximately $6,200. But now let us tell you about a unique thing about Brazil. Explains, there is a Sahli city in Brazil whose name is Santos. In this city, the world's tallest cemetery exists. Yes, this cemetery was built in the shape of a building. It has 32 floors and its height is approximately 108 meters. There is room for approximately 25,000 graves. The floors of the building are for different religions, are kept in accordance with the Catholic Church, such as paid floor for Christians. Protestants ate a mansel for Christians and paid floor for. In its vicinity, beautiful gardens and small reservoirs were also built. I have gone here so that the atmosphere here remains peaceful. A great player in the world of football. His dead body is also buried inside this building. The interesting thing here is that this cemetery, the cost of burial also varies. Floors are cheaper while those on the upper floors, burial is more expensive. Friends, how did you like this unique thing about Brazil? What do you think about it? Comments? I'll definitely let you know. Friends, now Islam is spreading rapidly in Brazil. It is spreading, and currently there are 1.5 million Muslims living throughout Brazil. There are also around 160 mosques in Friends. Do you know that the Brazilian passport is the world's largest? It is considered one of the best passports. Like Europe and America through passport, it becomes extremely easy to go to Mulica. People usually come from the US, Canada, or think about Bartania. But Brazil is also a great option. If we talk about Andons, you go on a visit visa, he will be able to go ahead and get a student visa or work visa. You can also convert it into, after this, you can also call your family there. Friends. From the perspective of Sairosaya, also Brazil is an amazing country. It has natural. There is no shortage of beauty either. For example, Uruguay is a city in Brazil. It is a historic and extremely beautiful area. This city, it was settled in the 18th century when gold was discovered. Even today, its churches, cobblestone streets, and old. The buildings appear centuries old to the onlookers. Takes me back to memories. Similarly, Brazil, the city of Rio de Janeiro, is known for its magnificent beaches and the world-famous Cristi Radamer after this. Talking about Iguazu Falls, it is one of the world's, it is counted among the biggest waters. It has approximately 275 different streams of water that fall together and spread for miles. Its noise is heard. This Upshar Brasiland is located on the border of Argentina and is, friends, whenever you're in America, Canada, or thinking about going to England, Brazil should also be kept in mind once. So friends, that was our day. A wonderful trip to Brazil. You'll love it. How did you like the video and about Brazil? What surprised you the most? Did you? Let us know in the comments. Newcomers friends are requested to share the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.